Making music. Restream not picking up the tune. Why not? Okay. Oops. All right. As usual, we got some technical issues. Let's kill that music. And what I'm trying to do here is assess why le restream is not working when it was working just yesterday. How very boring. Okay. Master is getting restream. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I really wish you could hear this stuff now. You're going to watch me for the next 2 hours debug a simple problem. Restream standalone, restream 32, restream. Local broadcast, that is definitely the one. And nothing coming out. Bummer, dude. Oh. Let's see. Tell you what, let's open up a project we know is working. I'm saving this as jittery. Replace. Recent. It's trap from yesterday, which was a working folder. Let's try that out. Not unlucky. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a loop over here. See if we can get, yeah, local, that's working. What have I changed? I changed, there we go. Okay, let's stop that. Let's try this again. Sorry about that. Right, cool. We've got audio playback, and that was some technical wizardry, which I'm actually quite frankly amazed that I was able to solve in such a short space of time. Normally I struggle for a long time on stuff like that and then give up. Okay, so today I'm working on this track called Jittery, which is coming through a bit hot. And the goal of today's track is to write podcast music. I'm writing a list. There's a couple of album-related tracks I've got to do. And today we're looking at Jittery. So what's the mood of this? Let's give these other two scenes a listen. Okay, it's pretty repetitive. And then we get into some crazy stuff. Sounds quite horrible, actually. Maybe we can use that to resolve it, maybe. It's supposed to be generic music, you know, just run-of-the-mill sort of stock music. Hair. What is hair? Maybe this can be it. I'm gonna get a 909 in here. And just get some basic beats in here. That's the one I want. Rimshot. Okay, let's just get the click mapped to the C. 3, 4. I like this jittery sound though, like it's a nervous rabbit. 1, 2, 3, 4. My notification threw me off. No worries, we'll just quantize that and make sure everything is... Yeah, I'll just leave those organic velocities in there so it can be a little bit unregular. There's a kick that's off there. Fold it up. That's good. 2, 2, 3, 4. There it is. This guy here needs to move one over. Okay. This guy on there. Pausing that. Change the settings. Alright. Looks like I'm dropping quite a few frames here. Stream issues today. Bummer. Okay, whatever. I like the sound. Bass blow tube. Decay. That's better, yeah. Bottom. Cool. Let's get an EQ in there. This is really like seat of the pants type editing. I'm not messing around. There you go. Still got the problem of there's like a release value there that I don't want. Material, let's leave that. Stiffness. Okay. Not getting paid enough to care about that. Let's move on. Yep, you just heard me say it. Kids, sometimes I don't care. You have to not care. Okay, let's get another. I'm hearing like high, this type of thing. Let's get some insanely quick hi-hats in here. Like 30-second beat type territory. Just see how that goes. It's going to sound like a machine gun. Yep. Come back to that. Where are we? It kind of works. Not the horrible guitar. Okay, let's go back up to the top. We are getting carried away here by extraneous factors. This is the core of it. We want the beat to be in there. And what we want is not open hi-hats, we want closed hi-hats. And double and tick it, like that kind of thing. Okay, now I actually also had an idea of what if, and I think there's a way to do this with drawing automation. vibes. Chance. Interesting. There you go. Jittery. I like this. The idea of chance. The idea of chance playing a factor in this is good. I'm going to take the low gains down. Yeah. Let's duplicate all of that. Okay, now what we're going to do is put a delay on just the hi-hat so that we can get a lot of... Let's do a 3 delay on that. 3 delay, cool. Let's just shift it over, you can see. That's what I'm after. But I want more feedback and I want it to stay mono. It's actually just left and right, not left or right. Let's get the feedback up. Okay, we want the highs to remain. Okay, cool. Let's do a 6 so that it doesn't start too soon and overlap and phase. That's what I'm after. There we go. Let's pump that up a bit. No, we've still got phasing now. So what we're going to do is halve the amount of input and then duplicate that again. Let's just go to 2 so we can do it easier. Oh, that was a really short one. Okay, now what we try, let's try and do the same with 8s on either side. And the idea here is to, hard pan, some bit of stereo imaging. Okay, let's try it just with the 8s. Okay, so they're always going to be perfectly in sync, which we don't want. We actually want to be a little bit out, so it sounds like it's back and forthing. Okay, cool. Volume down. Nothing intrusive, nothing that gets in the way of dialogue, because dialogue is king in all this type of stock music. Cool. I'm going to take the volume down even more and then just crank it up a little bit here. Let's also mess around with these scenes. Macro variations, those are those called. It's kind of like filters, basically audio filters. Okay, that all sounds fine to me. What do we got next? Let's take this kick and just shorten it. That's what we want to do. We also want to compress the hell out of this. That's it, yeah. A little bit of... Okay, we can take... Now I'm hearing the differences between these kicks velocities quite clearly, and I don't want that. I want the velocities to be standardized. That's what I want, yeah. Even if it sounds boring, it's not going to surprise someone. Okay, that's fine, cool. Let's work on this organ. Firstly, what is the source of this organ's MIDI power? Looks like it is coming from... I want it to end from keys, so it's a double of keys. We might as well just group it in here. Let's please do that. 1, 2, hello. Group. Okay, we're going to group this in here now. Organ. So far, I'm just working with 1 track instead of 2. Okay. There it is. Now, a good partner for this organ would be the echo effect. Okay, let's see if we can maintain that jittery... Actually, it's not going to sound good at all with echo, because then it's going to wipe out the LFO wah 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 sound. So I'm not entirely up for that, but I am entirely up for just shaping it a bit, making it sound better. That's better, a little bit. It's very boring. Try something here and just beef up the sound, basically. How's this sound? Okay. Alright, so it's actually both in one. What are the other synths that Ableton has? Electric impulse, operator sampler, simple tension wavetable. Let's get a nice. Oh. Jeez, these Ableton sounds never fail to depress me. That's cool for like one shots for dance music. Oh, interesting. So you can't actually hear these previews either. That's kind of what I'm going for. Wah, 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 wah. Let's listen to this. So I'm adding a wavetable synth to the organ. I like the bend. It's creative. Let's get some oscillation in there. So we'll go to LFO2 and the filter 1 frequency should go to LFO1 100%. Now we want the LFO itself, so the LFO1 to be on. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it should be on an eighth. We should be hearing now is LFO amount. On the amp, not on the LFO, right? That's horrible. Sorry, I know that sounds terrible. Just give me a sec. What I'm trying to do is make the wavetable sound itself go wah 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 wah, and I think you do that with this. These are just the filter types. What I'm trying to do is get the filter. You can't actually see what I'm doing, or can you? Let's lose that. Okay. No way to do that. Alright. I think maybe what I should do, just in general, is get my chat box up in the top right. Because we tend to use this more. Yeah. I think I'll be in the top right. How does that look to you, ladies and gentlemen? And then I'm going to kill the chat box because no one really comes and watches the stream, so that's fine. Okay, what are we doing? We are trying to get the wavetable to wobble. Okay, and we do that with a triangle wave. Oh, yeah. Let's try to figure this out. Amount 100% shape. Let's just do it manually first. Okay, doing a little problem solving here on this wavetable device. And what I'm trying to do is get it... it actually shows you quite nicely where the signal is peaking out. There we go. So it's envelope 3, not LFO. That's what I should be doing. Cool, so envelope 3. And then envelope 3 goes to... what's controlling the speed of filter 1 frequency? In envelope 3 it is, those are just ADSR values. This is a loop value. And in LFO1, mod source is LFO1. Not that one, huh? No. Confused. I like the sound though. I like what Wavetable can do. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's just the actual sound sound engine itself isn't great. It'd be nice if you could also scale this up so you don't have to scroll up and down all the time. But that's Ableton, my old friend. LFO1 rate. Nope. Damn, man. This thing definitely deserves more attention than I've given it. It's a little bit beyond me, to be honest. So yeah, this is an example of where you have to just throw in the towel. I don't have time for this, unfortunately. I like the way it kind of breathes in the background. Okay, well, let's compensate for that with some stereo panning on this delicious sounding organ. Which I think I know how to do. Pan mod. Amp 1, pan mod, 100% LFO1. Amp 2, there you go, pan mod, LFO2. There it is. Let's just get some shaping on there. Let's roll off the highs a little bit and beef up these mids. There you go. I'll take down the panning a little bit just so it's not so extreme. A little bit of movement. And this is also ripe for a noise generator. So what I like to do here is I've got some noise samples. samples that I've made in the past. You've got to be careful with noise though, because it's something that you try and like remove when you're doing podcast work. It's a problem, so you don't really want to be getting like too creative adding noise. And it's a whole world noise, like you can go down a rabbit hole. It's NES and Nintendo noise. I'm going to go with the Nintendo noise because this has definitely has a game sample to it. Now we get an arpeggiator in here because Ableton doesn't really have a step sequencer. I mean, we can use this as a sort of step sequencer. This is some element of randomness. Let's just see how this sounds. No, wait, wrong one. Randomize. Let's randomize. Never really used that button. Okay, so randomize isn't doing us any favors. It's just what I actually want is the whole thing to be randomly selected. So what we can do then is take the chance to 50% and literally just do this kind of thing. It sounds more like a broken radio now. Still not what we're going for. Alright, let's scratch the arpeggiated idea. Quick iteration, didn't work. Okay, I'm going to just add a variety of sounds in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, that'll do it. Again, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 2. There's quite a few things going on. 2. Cool, and then we are going to get a filter on this to just roll off those highs. Make sure no one gets the ears. Cool, that's fine by me. And next we're going to do is bring a string element in. What did we have for this guitar part? That is so horrible. Kill that. 2, 2, 2, 2. It's quite a nice resolve, so we could use that as a breather in the middle. So it's starting to sound a bit 8-bit, so I've got some this is an actual sample, a device. Oof, this is going to be a nastily loud thing, I can see it. Okay, let's go for it, man. Let's do like an 8-bit vibe. I hear all the samples, right? Very subtle. Just play around a bit. like that last one. Din, 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 din. Listen to this. Start it here, solo it out. I think this could work if we just refine it. So let's just refine this quickly. Volume up. This is a nasty patch. I like it. Okay, let's duplicate that, and okay, so this is becoming a jittery 8-boy sounding thing. 8-bit. Okay, let's get 4 of those. So that can be number 1. We'll crop it, just so we can get some variety. Next, let's work on this one here. No, this one here. Then, like, the beginning should be refined. This can be out. Let's try and lengthen it. Let's do yeah. This last one's not right. No, that's too much. Pew, dan, 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 pew. A little bit fast. It's actually off the beat. Where's that one I was looking for? Where's my preview? There. Dead. That's what I'm looking for, the bad modem sound. There we go, cool. So that's number 2. All right, let's give that. This is enough time spent on this track, so we're literally gonna take that and crop it, take this one and crop it, and we'll do 2 stretches. One of them is gonna be, oops, Control-Shift-I to duplicate, and then we will bring in the 8-bit stuff a bit later. So we'll start with just the subtle noise and the kit, and then bass and all that. This stuff can come in after one iteration of those. So we're going to go 3 rounds. First without Game Boy, then with Game Boy, and then we'll bring in a new drum rack element to beef the whole thing up. Here we go. Let's take from the top. Click not required. 2, 3, 4, 2. I'm actually just going to go ahead and bounce this so that I don't have to spend all night thinking about it. And let's go. 2, 2, 3, 4, 3. Next up, we'll bring in the Game Boy sounds. Iteration 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not Game Boy, NES. Big difference. Iteration 2. Here come the hats, yeah. I'm gonna change the order of these NES sounds so that it's not so 2-bar repeating. Okay, let's just go for it. I'm gonna jump in with the next scene even though I haven't edited at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not like kind of action territory. Yeah, bring in the snare here, I think. Bring a crescendo. 1, 2, back to the Game Boy. Simple track. A B A B. Do a new version of this. We dropped out the drum rack. Now we're going to drop out the drum rack one more time. And that's the track. Something like that to end it. Cool. That is the bones of a track. I was hoping to bounce it out by now. Just label them up. That's the B section. And this is back to the A section. And then this is also, of course, the A section. Cool. We're in arrangement view, which means we're one step closer to the end of the track. It also means I want to just get some... these are rhythmic elements. I'm going to make them pink. Green, and bass can be yellow because I prefer black writing. Rhythm, let's just call that a nice blue. Okay. And assign track color. Cool. So now what we got is a whole bunch of stuff to play with. This is definitely not working. It's not subtle enough. Let's take the filter amount of the NES noise patch down. I'm starting to rethink firstly the organ sound is starting to sound a bit like face. Nothing going on in this rhythm. Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to have to cut the highs on this lovely sounding NES patch. It's got to be subtle. We also can't do this frequently repeating sound. So I'm going to do 1 from 1 and 1 from 2. Join those. Sorry, Control J joins them. And then we can loop them here. That's what we got. I've overwritten my work. That's what I want. Okay, try it again. Focusing on this Game Boy sound. And the problem that I'm facing is that The one starting on G3. Sorry, wait, there are two different ones here. One is starting on, I'm getting confused. Let's take 8-bit Game Boy iteration 2. I think I might have deleted one of them by mistake. Yeah, these are identical and I've made a mistake. So it's fine, we're not going to kill ourselves over that. We're just going to halve the number of iterations, which I was planning on doing anyway. Let's see how my reverse justification process does me a world of good. This is fine. This is good enough. All we got to do is change this organ to a more 8-bit sound, basically. So I'm just going to go back to that 8-bit device I added. I haven't used it yet. I have. It was this one, yeah. So what we now need is, yeah, basically if we were to take an operator, I'll show you a little trick. Take an operator and change the number of bits, basically, in a user-generated waveform to sine 4-bit. Now you're going to automatically get a very basic sound. Let's change it to square 4-bit if we've got. That's too much, actually. Too many bits. Sine 8-bit. So let's change to a user 16. Yeah, these are the sounds you're kind of after. Okay, now let's go for a wah 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 sound. Not on the pitch. On the filter. There we go. Filter LFO sine rate. We don't want it on the... where is it? Destination, none of those, just the filter. Cool, and now we take the filter down and maximize its potential. And we can take the amount to 100. Oh, now we're starting to sound like dance music. Okay, so let's change that to sync it with a 16th, an 8th. There we go, and we've got our sound. So now it's a matter of taking these keys. There we go. I'm not going to delete the previous organ, I'm just going to just be basically in mono. How does that work? This is quite cool, yeah. Just need to put it behind a layer of reverb, just to... Hybrid reverb, this is new territory for me. What is hybrid reverb, kids? Oh, that is nice. That's somewhere in the background. Oh, this is a convolution reverb, right, got you. Interesting, Ableton Studio backwards. I haven't seen this one before. Oh, that really puts it out, eh? It's nice. I like hybrid reverb. This is giving me a lot of... Let's make it a bit deliberate. Puts it in a nice space. I'm a fan of this. I just discovered this hybrid reverb in Ableton. Another reason to spend more time in the world's hippest music making program. Let's just take this down a bit. Because there wasn't a lot of reverb in the 8-bit days. And I'm going to pan it right. There's a bit of a... It down an octave so we don't clash with the vocals. Mm-hmm. 8-bit organ. This is actually keys and organ. how this sounds. Yeah, okay, I'm not messing around too much with it. In fact, this is actually just getting its MIDI from... This is just an octave down. So we could literally just... Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, we'll try this. Take the keys amount and change it in 8-bit organ, take it to the B, and in the A amount, the A 8-bit organ, take that there. Okay. So I'm working quick here, but I'm not actually working quick enough. I'm getting bogged down in creative choices when the goal is, as I've stated, to finish this export. And I'm only doing one today, which is way fewer than I need to be doing. So make it count. I'm going to do a bounce now. Literally just going to listen to this whole track and just give it a listen. I want those this organ sound is still that's a bit better. It's not as in, leaves a lot of space in the mids for those vocals. We need to randomize the pan of this. Pan random. Amazing. How about a bit of delay? A little bit of delay, pan randomization, subtle. Let's take it in a little bit. Taking out these hi-hats. Da-da-da-da. I'll take this down too. Power is going to go out in 2 minutes here in South Africa, so we are in bad luck. Four. That's fun. I'm not gonna finish this in like 2 minutes. Power's going out. Thanks for joining the stream today. See you again soon. Making podcast music, I guess. Music for people. I'm making music for people. And yeah, I'll be